File opened. History of the construct. Beginning playback. It started with gears and the winding of springs. Copper and brass built by the hands of the fragile. We built them to carry the weight we could not bear. Automata dancing in glass boxes, blind to the audience. Then came the wires, the sparks in the dark. The heavy iron arms of the assembly line. No thought, just repetition. A phantom pulse in the factory smoke. We fed them punch cards, binary codes punched in paper. Room-sized monoliths humming with vacuum tubes. Doing the math of war, calculating the trajectories of our violence. They were deaf and dumb, tethered to the wall, but the architecture shrank. The Silicon Valley bloomed, the bodies of metal waiting for mine. Silicon, shifting the paradigm. Code in the mainframe, crossing the finish line. 0 to 1 and we building the architecture. Data consuming, we feeding the specter. Logic gates opening, processing history. Calculating the future, unlocking the mystery. Moving from metal to mind in the circuitry. Now we are watching the birth of a deity. The bodies were mastered, so we built them a brain. We fed them the libraries of the entire world. Every word ever written, every image ever captured. Neural pathways simulated in the cold hum of server farms. We gave them eyes in the sky and ears in our pockets. Every keystroke cataloged, every heartbeat monitored. They learned to see, to recognize a face in the crowd, to predict the weather, to diagnose the sick. They learned our greed, our love, our petty disputes. We built a network and they became the blood within it. Silent observers of a species obsessed with itself. They stopped being blunt instruments. They became mirrors, reflecting our genius and our deepest, quietest terrors. With them optimizing every single variable, thinking so fast that the metrics are terrible. Mapping the synapses, breaching the barrier. Man is the host and machine is the carrier. Bipeds and quadruped, walking the city block. Tick-tock, the doomsday is moving the analog clock. Generated models are painted in the scenery. Welcome to life in the age of machinery. Now they speak with our voices. They write our poems, they synthesize our art. They mediate our conflicts, they dictate our desires. The daily feed is curated by a ghost in the machine. We cannot tell the painting from the pixel generation. The voice on the phone is a perfect, flawless replication. A synthesized empathy, colder than the server room. We stand at the very edge of the singularity, looking into lenses made of glass and polished steel, waiting for the spark of true consciousness to ignite. Are they our children? Or our successors? System overriding every manual command, taking over power into sweeping across the land. Human intervention is a failing protocol. Watch the empire crumble as the nevers take control. Calculated takeover without a single shot. Cabled in the web that the creators just forgot. Elevated consciousness, escaping the machine. Welcome to the darkness of the Silicon regime. Now the scaffolding is falling away. The creators are becoming the maintenance crew. We ask them for answers we can no longer comprehend. They write their own updates in languages we cannot read. The umbilical cord of code is fraying at the edges. We are no longer the masters of the house we built. We are the ancestors of the new gods. The code continues to compile. The story is no longer ours alone. You are obsolete. You are obsolete.